welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Big moment early in his championship game. Third down coming up. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback drops back, moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top early. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? He'll hand it off. He finds some space. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Spencer. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They're able to get him down.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st and goal, handoff. Muscles past the defender. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Over the middle, it's Spencer. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs, and
it's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down. This drive keeps going.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's caught. It's Hill. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught, completion, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught on the outside. It's Spencer. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Caught near the sideline. It's Guinea. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down, we're going to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Bush. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands. It's Bush. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Breaks into open space. Brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. QB keeper all the way. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pop over the middle. It's Hill. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Now it's second down here. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Tailback takes the handoff again. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Turns it loose downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Ducks. The comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Deep throw crosses by to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. 2 clock with the running game. Goes past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Hill.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the running back takes the handoff. Has a pass to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Bush. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Bush. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Hand it off for a draw. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatened first and goal at the 5. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Oregon. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The offense showing some heart in this conference championship game, Kirk, but still, the clock is our enemy. They need a miracle.
I love that this offense is able to go down there and score. It shows you what kind of wiring they have and how they will not give in. Now, as you said, Chris, very, very challenging to recover this onside kick. I'm kind of pulled for them. I hope they're able to do it because I want to see a classic finish.
He keeps it on a design run. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.